Welcome back. Today, I am going to be discussing about an entire different topic on real estate. We have seen several experts of real estate, such as Tom Ferry, Grant Cardone, Stephen Akintayo. These experts have confirmed that real estate is the best investment one can ever do. These real estate experts have gained several years of experience and knowledge. They've dealt with real estate quite a while now. And then they've come to the conclusion that in order to create wealth, in order to build your money, to grow your money, to make that generational freedom, real estate is always the best answer to that question. So for them to say this, there are some reasons I would like to share with you today on why you should own a property. But firstly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you won't miss out on every video I drop. So, before I go into the reasons why you should invest, why you should own a property, I would like to explain briefly on what real estate really means. When I say real estate is just a term that explains a property. Yeah, a property could be a land or a house. That's just real estate. And real estate investment is you putting your money, your little money, investing into a land or a house because of it, the value is going to give you in a few years. So, why is investing in real estate the best option in investment? One, it is a tangible asset. A tangible asset is different from an intangible asset. When I mean a tangible asset, it is a kind of investment, it's a kind of asset that is solid, that you can hold, you can access, you can own, you can do whatever you like with it. You can even change it, you can dictate the kind of value you want that asset to give you. And when I say intangible asset, these are kinds of assets that are usually in a liquid form, like your stocks and so on. You see, when you invest in stocks, what you get is like a few papers like that. And when a stock depreciates, you just have your papers being kind of worthless. So real estate is a tangible asset because of its accessibility. You have 100% ownership, 100% accessibility to your property, provided that you followed the right steps to securing that property. In the next video, I am going to explain to you the steps you need to take in order to take or to get your property rightfully. So the first reason I would like to share is that real estate is that investment that gives you 100% ownership, and then you can kind of have your access to it. You hold it, you can see it, you can feel it, you can do whatever you like with your property. In addition, it is a tangible asset because the owner, the landowner, or the property owner can choose to go for a lot of years, 2, 3, 5 years. Your property is going to be sitting there waiting for you to receive you. Any day, anytime you go to your property, it welcomes you. That is the joy getting or owning a property gives to every investor. Number two, the value of a property or real estate will always appreciate because several studies have proven that there are two major factors that would push up the value of real estate. One, the rate of inflation, and two, the demand for a property. Now, as regarding inflation, we both understand the rate of inflation and how alarming it is this present year 2022. So how do inflation tends to increase the value of real estate? The more expensive things get, such as building construction and the rest, the better it is for every smart investor because they would have a very large edge on making a massive return on their investment. The pricing of a home, the pricing of a land is going to increase because the inflation rate is growing high. Now, the second factor of what determines the appreciation value of a property is the rate of demand. The growth of people in an environment, the influx of people going into an environment is going to determine the value, the appreciation of a particular property. Because those people going there would need a place to stay, they would need a place to run their business, they would need a place to live, and so many more. So the population of people driving into an environment, going there, would drive the rate of that particular place. And number three, on why you should invest in properties or why you should own a property is that it is a best retirement plan because real estate is a kind of a long-term investment. While you are at work today earning your salary, you can just put up some amount of money and then invest it in real estate, waiting for that time you retire, especially when you secure your property in bulk, like buying in acres. So when you retire, you have more investment, more cash flow, more rental income to fall back on. So you can just flip your property, sell it, and get your cash. Fine. Or you just create a place for businesses. You can create accommodations, apartments for people to live in, and so on like that. So it is just like about the best retirement plan that you can always fall back on when you've retired. So real estate is a long-term investment, but it is the safest. The safest. Another reason you should invest in real estate or own a property is that it offers more than one way to invest in it. There are several ways on how you can actually invest in real estate. I'll explain that in my other video. You can invest by co-owning a property with other investors and then earn your cash flow, or you have your property to yourself. Even some real estate gives flexibility in payment plans to their investors in as much as they are ready to secure that property. They give them this advantage of paying a deposit and spreading their balance throughout several months conveniently. So not securing a property at hand now is not an excuse at all because there are several ways at which you can key into a property with no stress, with no problem. The only thing you need to do is just to follow the right consultation and then you are good to go. So lastly, onto this episode, the last reason as to the reason why you should own a property is that you don't need to have a large sum of money to invest in real estate. Just a little money, then you are good to go. The only thing you should make sure to do is that seek the consultation of a right consultant so that you won't be derailed, so that you won't be scammed. You don't need a large sum of money. You don't need to break the bank. It's not only a rich person that can acquire a property. Even you can still acquire a property of your choice. So the bottom line for today's discussion is that if you haven't started investing in real estate, now is the time. Don't wait until you have that large sum of money. You can start right away. There are several affordable lands or properties you can acquire right away. So just look into your environment, the best consultation you can have. You can have it with me if that is what you want. So just look into your environment, the best consultant that can give you and guide you, and then you secure your very affordable property. So I hope you find this video very helpful. But then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you won't miss out on every video I'll be dropping here. So I'll see you on the next. Bye.